Man, I was born in Clay County, Manchester, down the mountains. 4 or 5 years old, my daddy got into trouble. He got first degree manslaughter charge. He killed this guy, shot this other 5 times, man.
My bad. I probably should have mentioned this too before we start. YouTube probably won't even let me put the words, like kill, murder, stuff like that. So we just have to say like deleted or something like that.
Maybe I'll jump up to where when I was 13, my daddy died.
Yeah.
All right. Up until that time, I was A and B honor roll student. 2nd grade, 7th grade, never missed a day of school, man. 6 perfect 10 sports. My daddy got sick with cancer. I started going out drinking, smoking weed, man. Quaaludes was around when I was young.
Yeah.
16th birthday. Tripping acid, in and out of juvie hall. They come to boys camp, Central. I turned 18, man. My mother, she remarried a couple years after my daddy died.
So what led up? I guess what led up to the addiction part?
My daddy's death.
His death.
Yeah, he got sick with cancer. Like I said, I come home from school one day, man, and they said he had to go to the hospital. So he had a stroke.
Yeah.
So in the course of this, in the stroke, they found a tumor in the brain. So he was paralyzed, couldn't walk, drive, or nothing, man. So. They went in there, did surgery, they took the tumor out. And we thought everything was going to be all right, man, but that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
They didn't get it all. It grew back, so.
Yeah. So I'm just going to ask a couple more questions, so that way, probably I'll exchange numbers with you. And if, we ain't got to talk about everything right now.
Yeah.
But pretty much, what are some of the things that you've been out here on the street, doing, trying to get help?
Well, man, I was playing sober 23 months, man.
Yeah, that's good.
2011, 2012, man. I've been to the men's Hope Center 3 times, bro. Shepherd's House, Crossroads.
Man, look, even being sober for a second, it don't even really matter as long as you try it.
Yeah. They say a slip and a relapse different, man. A slip, you catch yourself, you get right back on board, man.
Yeah.
It'd be all right. But relapse is continual, and you're going to end up dead.
Yeah.
So, and me, it's like with me, man, I'm up and down, bro. Because like a year ago, I lost my mother in April to lung cancer.
Yeah.
3 months later, my little brother overdosed. Dead.
So
I lost my mother,
you lost
my little brother in 3 months.
So that was pretty much your support, right?
And
Yeah.
So
how has it been? I mean, I guess being here in the city of Lexington, is it like, is the help any good? Like, have you been able to get it?
Well, man, there's a whole lot of recovery in Lexington, man. They really are. If that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sober living houses, man. Rehab centers, it's everything, man. But Lexington is a very good place, man. If you're trying to get clean and sober for real.
Yeah.
And it's also a good place if you're trying to stay tore up and drunk all the time.
Yeah.
So it's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
But ultimately, at the end of the day, man, we all have a choice.
Okay, yeah. So I asked that because mainly some people that comes inside Lexington that ain't from the city, they might not know that we have all the clinics and resources, to help people with addiction. They just see the people with the addiction, but they don't see that they trying to actually get the help or there's actually help out there.
Yeah, there's much help here, man.
It is, okay.
Yeah, all you gotta do, like New Vista, Voices of Hope, the Hope Center, Men's Hope Center, Women's Hope Center, man.
Yeah.
Game changer.
Yeah, that's good. That's good that you put it out there, because I was gonna ask if you had any advice to anybody else, what you done reached out to get the help.
Yeah.
If you give it
It's really nice people, man. They've been there, done that.
Yeah.
They know all the tricks of the trade, as they say. And it's addiction is a very complex thing, man.
Yeah.
Because I can sit there and I can lie to myself very easy.
Yeah.
Tell me, well, that little drink won't hurt me, that little drug ain't gonna hurt me. But I already know me. I got a big personality.
Yeah.
And just like it says in the book, man, it's either find a set of spiritual tools, pick them up, and get clean and sober, or go on to the bitter end.
Okay. So, like I said, this would be my first time doing this, and I guess it's your first time talking on camera to people and stuff too. So it was more so like I'm doing this for like a therapy for people too.
Yeah.
If anything, they got they could get on here and talk and relieve some stress or whatever they feeling at the day.
Right.
So I guess since this is pretty much new to me, and you be the first person,
cool.
I guess I'm gonna just let you continue to talk about whatever you want to talk about for right now until I come up with another question in my head.
Like me, man, like I said, last year, man, see, addiction. My daddy was alcoholic, all his brothers was alcoholics. And really and truly, some people do not think that alcoholism is hereditary.
Yeah.
But to me, 100%.
Okay.
It was. But if I chose not to pick up the first drink, I would never set that cycle into motion, man. You know, and I would never become an alcoholic. You know.
Correct. Yeah.
And it says, you know, there comes a time when you cross that imaginary line, man, and I cannot be a social drinker anymore. You know. So I crossed the line, man. You know, in and out treatment. It's really been a rough road, man.
Yeah.
It really has, you know, but a lot of that is of my own making.
Okay.
I see that, you know, and me, I'm hard-headed, man.
So let me ask, okay, so, I mean, like right now, your situation, is it pretty much just on the street, or you got somewhere to go? Or do you just choose to be on the street? Like,
well, bro, I mean, I don't really think anybody really chooses to be on the street, man.
Yeah.
Very few people that I've ever talked to say, man, I like living on the street. I love it.
Yeah.
It's nothing like it, man. It's really hell.
Well, you'd be surprised. Some people really do, though.
Well,
because they feel like they don't.
I'm not really saying that some people don't. I'm not saying that they like it.
Yeah.
But I think people, they get to where they get comfortable and they tolerate it.
Yeah,
because I see a whole lot of toleration with that, man. And you would think homeless people would look out for each other and help each other. Totally different.
Yeah.
It's all cutthroat, man. Every bit of it. So, and they say, you know, like addiction, the cause of addiction is drug and alcohol and mental health. And you meet a whole lot of crazy people out there, man. You know, I don't mean that in a bad way at all. But, you know, there's people that dangerous, man.
Yeah,
it's very dangerous.
I believe that.
Man.
So, I'm pretty sure, like what you just said in that statement, I bet you find a lot of help with other homeless people and addicts before you would someone who's like doing good for themselves on the street, probably, huh?
Well, I mean, you know, it just, man, me, like, I try to give people advice and stuff, like what I've been through. But at the end of the day, ultimately, they're going to do what they're going to do, man.
Yeah.
We all have a choice.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
This is their life. This is my life. And if I can help them, I will.
Yeah.
But it's got to the point now to where every time I want to help somebody, my thank you is a stab in the back.
Right.
So, you know, so I just kind of fell back on that. I mean, I try to do me. But if you walk alone, you become a target, man. Especially if you got anything.
Okay.
Especially the railroad tracks you hit.
Yeah.
You know.
I guess, man, would you have any advice for me starting this channel off, like some of the questions that I probably wouldn't hit on for someone who's in that lifestyle that I don't know?
Well, you know, it's just like to say, man, you know, either you're gonna live in the solution or you're gonna live in the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all the middle ground, you know, they say recovery is not it's a journey, not a destination.
Yeah.
You know, so it's constant, man. You know, and like I said, I've had it all, and I've had nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and I've been through so much things in my life, bro. I could probably write a book. I mean, real talk.
And that'd probably be something good right there, though.
I mean,
you know.
Yes, I mean, and then there might be some bad in there too. But
yeah,
you know, but they say sometimes you can learn a whole lot from a bad example, man.
Yeah.
You know what not to do.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so I try to.
That's another good thing where I'm starting this channel for is because I seen it. If someone probably go reach out or want to see their video, they can go back on it and maybe they can see and listen to themselves, you know what I'm saying? And probably change some certain things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, because like I said, me, you know, sometimes I want to pretty up things and manipulate and justify and, you know what I mean, and just lie to myself.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
I mean? And at the end of the day, man, the only one loses is me, man.
So, I know you said you done been through the clinics and talking to people and things like that. What else have you actually done to like put your best foot forward to, I guess, bring yourself back up and be where you want to be?
Right now, man, I'm really I'm trying to deal with my mother and my brother's death now. And you know, I know just as well as I'm standing here that I don't care how much I drink, how many drugs I take, it ain't gonna. I mean, it takes away for a while, man. But at the end of the day, it's still gonna be there, man.
Yeah.
But sometimes with me, I gotta do that, man.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I got to. I don't have to do nothing. You know what I mean? But the pain and the loss and the trauma gets so heavy, man. I gotta do something.
So it's easier just to do it that way, cover it up, than to actually really.
But me knowing better, me knowing that you know, it's still gonna be there.
Yeah.
The pain's still gonna be there, man. No thing's gonna be different. It's gonna be another day and I'm hungover.
Yeah.
So it's just real talk, man.
Okay. So yeah, man, when we finish this interview, I guess we had 11 minutes. I mean, if you come back out later, if your friend,
right.
Is he got any? He got a
He'd
store?
like to talk to you too, yeah.
Okay.
He's in sober living house right now.
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
okay. So that's a good step right there.
Get an inside tip of like the sober living thing.
Yeah.
You know, because me, I've been in sober living, stuff like that, man. Like I said.
You just feel like it didn't help, or
Well,
you
man,
just
I didn't say. I'm not saying it didn't help, man. It's just like with me, you know, they say you not to get into a relationship for 12 months, a year. And me, you know, I was clean sober, man, working for my sponsor, making like $100 a day, man. Had a company truck, got my driver's license, but I was lonely, man. You know, I was lonely, dude. And I told him, I said, man, I need a girlfriend, man. He said, look at you, man. You got a sober living house. I mean, what you got to offer, man? And you know, they kind of hit me hard, so I just kind of fell back on that, you know what I mean? But the whole time, I done hooked up with this chick over here, lying to my sponsor, quit going to the big book study. Before you know it, we left the city, man. And everything I accomplished in 23 months, I lost in 6.
Yeah, you can lose it real quick, right?
Every bit of it, man.
Yeah.
And then I was homeless, without the girl, without nothing, man. And you know, I knew that was going to happen, but I still done it.
Yeah.
Knowing what was going to happen, I still done it, man. That's how this addiction thing works, man.
Yeah.
And the devil's powerful, bro.
Yeah.
The devil is powerful, man.
So,
you not think the devil is not powerful.
Besides the addiction, I guess, then, is there anything else going on? Like, you fighting demons mentally or anything that you've been having to deal with, or they could probably add on to that?
Sure, man. Yeah. I mean, you know, like I said, when I was at Revive Ministry, man, they say, Clay, man, you know, we see that you can forgive other people and stuff, but you can't forgive yourself, man.
Yeah.
You know, for things you did, and I didn't really see that until after the fact, I guess. You know, forgiveness is a very hard thing sometimes, man.
So what would it take? What would it take for you to forgive yourself then, if you?
I guess that's a good question, man, because I don't really know, man.
Hold on, I'm 13 minutes into this, but I'll let you know. Yeah.
But like I said, man, it's you know, it is what it is, man. You know, this is life is what I make it. You know, so I ain't trying to blame nobody for my problems, for my situation, or anything like that.
And that's good. That's good, because I'm pretty sure about the time I get a couple of these interviews in, majority of the half will probably be able to point the finger and put the blame on somebody else other than herself. And
I mean, tried that, man.
That's a good start right now for you. Is you pretty much, you know, the blame is yourself or whatever.
Like I said, I already done that. I already tried to blame other people, man, and this one and that one, and you know, if I hadn't done this, and if you know, if I'd done this, I wouldn't have been in jail. If I done this, I wouldn't have been in prison, you know.
Yeah.
But
so you done been to prison?
Yeah, all that, bro. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Did all kinds of kick the time in county.
Yeah.
North Point, Blackburn, all that, bro. Yeah.
Okay, so.
I mean, I went down for a drug charge.
Being in those situations, the institution, they probably kind of help, you know, with people's downfall with their mentality and their mental status. That's what I would say.
But you know, just like everything else, man, you got good ones, you got bad ones, man.
Yeah.
And you know, and you got some people just like, hey, man, you know, we all make mistakes, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you can do it. You know, words of encouragement, man. Try to encourage your brother, man. Don't try to kick him when he's down.
Yeah.
And a whole lot of people do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They see you down, they want to try to take advantage of you. And all that.
Yeah.
You know, that's just a mess. And you know, when I run into that, usually I just walk away, man. Because I already know what's coming.
Best thing to do,
you know, just walk away and keep on trucking, man.
Yeah.
That kind of keeps me out of the way, you know?
Yeah.
Like I said, man, I got to the age now, man. I used to be a drunk hellraiser, promise you, man. I'm very well known in Nicholasville. By the police, 100%.
Yeah.
That's the reason I'm up here in Lexington. I left Nicholasville, man. That's the only way I can stay out of jail, man.
So, you got any like nieces or nephews that you know is probably following?
I got 2 daughters, 4 grandchildren. I wasn't never really there for them like I should have been, man. Like I said, I was in jail, prison for my daughters, but for my grandchildren, I had tried to be there, man.
Yeah, 5 more minutes.
You know, so I guess you know really the big thing that if anybody would take anything out of this interview, man, would be is what I would say would be. Try not to live in the past, man. You know, and I know, and that's easier said than done. You know, because a lot of times I try to live in the past, man.
Yeah.
And I can't do it. You know, I gotta, like I said, one day at a time. That's real. You know,
well, hold on, let me stop you there real quick because we got 4 more minutes left on this, and then you know we can close it out. But that was a good start right there for it. What's some of the advice that you could give the youth and anybody else?
Man, you know, like with me, it started out, I guess, the trauma of losing my daddy, which I looked up to like no other man, you know, and then I fell into like the wrong crowd, the peer pressure, and I tried to act like somebody I wasn't, man. So the only thing I tell people, just be yourself, man. And if people don't like you the way you are, you don't even need them, man. I mean, hey, just be yourself, man.
Be yourself. Yeah. And that's the same advice if they want to try to get into the drugs or gangs, or
if that be the case, man, everything has consequences and everything has rewards. You know, it's either you're gonna go this way or you're gonna go that way. You know, and usually, you know, people don't want to change until something bad happens. You know, so my best advice would be, man. And don't think just because you go to rehab or something like that, or you quit drugs and alcohol that you're weak or anything. It ain't nothing like that, man. You know, life is so much better. You know, I wouldn't know what to say. Man.
Yeah, that's okay. That was a good interview. We had 17 minutes, and man, I think you covered it all. And I guess until the next time we run into each other, it probably won't be as long. You know, this is just getting it off the ground. And
cool, I mean, bro, if I can help somebody, man, that I even signed up for like those clinical trials and stuff.
Yeah.
Because me, I got diagnosed with depression and anxiety and stuff like that through comp care and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm on medication, you know, so that you know I had mental health too, I guess.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
You know, and I'm not trying to blame that on nobody, man. That's just the way it is, man.
I know we met each other and I said my name would start being a street interview.
Yeah.
What would be like, cool, I guess, your street name or whatever, so if the people start to try to reach out to me and help me out and send me things, whatever, how would I be able to find you, like a nickname that everybody will call you so somebody will remember?
Really, I ain't got too many nicknames, man. They call me C.
See? Okay. You really just, you hang around this way or something, so that way, you know, if I come up with extra change, food, clothes, anything, and I can come and, you know, assist or whatever.
And man, you greatly
I want to be able to try to help the city out as much as I can, and I figured out I pick up the phone and record, and we'll start that way.
Man, you know what? That just says a whole lot about you, man. I mean, I don't know your story, I don't know what you've been through, anything like that, man, but for you to just step up and try to change, man. You know, to make a change.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what they say. It starts with the little things, man.
Yeah.
You know, and even with anything bad, you know, if you got, they say you relapse in your mind even before you actually relapse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, it's awesome, bro.
Yeah. Well, because you know, a lot of people. I'm a YouTube guy, and I watch a lot, and a lot of people like to put people down in the dirt and say it's